Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to tell you about a wig I got from the China Hair Mall, and it is my first 360 wig. If you're wondering what a 360 wig is, it means that it has 4 clips, one on the side, one in the middle, one on the other side, and then there's the front layer where there's the frontal, and then there's another clip in the back. So there's 4 clips, and then you could tighten it in the back. And so what they do is they usually just sew in wefts, as you can see here, and they sew the wefts in just like how you would if you were to make it on your own, but they make it into a wig so you don't have to do it yourself. So that's why I'm like super interested in this wig, because not only do you get the frontal piece in the front like I was telling you, but look at the back. This is the back. The back is so well constructed that you could put it in a high ponytail if you want to, so you can have like a real straight up, this is my hair, no I'm not wearing a wig kind of deal with a 360 wig. That's why I'm so amped to have received this 360 wig. So I couldn't resist. I had to get it, and I wanted it silky because every single wig that I get is kinky, and sometimes you just want to get that silky straight look, and you know, without messing up your real hair. So that's what I got, and I was just showing the back and the sides. The lace is really well constructed, and you could just wear it in a ponytail like that, so it's great. But for right now, we're gonna just focus on making sure that I have absolutely no leave out. So I was testing it on my head, and I realized that for it to fit, I would have to pluck out the front part a little bit more than what they did, because I don't want any of my real hair left out at all. So what I did is I plucked out a section in the front so it could be completely lined up with my real hairline. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just plucking out the front to line it up with my real hairline, and as you can see, it's like plucking out really well, and you want to pluck it out very carefully because you don't want to rip the lace. Ripping the lace is not a good idea. Even though you're going to cut it off, you just want to be very super careful with that. And as I keep on going, I finally get it so it matches with my real hairline. And once you match it with your real hairline, you don't want it to look so strong, so you're gonna have to cut up the baby hairs like how they did in the first place. So what I did is I twisted it to give that like that look that you get when you do that, and it's good. So what you do is you pluck on the back side of where you want the baby hairs to be, so you'll know where exactly your baby hair situation is as opposed to the real hair, and so you can get that nice flawless baby hair headed look. So then you thin it out to make it look more like baby hair. So what I'm doing is I'm plucking out some of the hair so it can thin out like the baby hairs, like how they did in the first place, but doing it to my actual hairline so it fits. So I'm just plucking away to make sure that I get that baby headed look that matches my real hairline. So all it is a bunch of plucking and cutting, plucking and cutting. First time I ever did this, mind you, because I'm used to having leave out, but after a while, having leave out really messes up your real hair, and I'm trying my best to not mess up my real hair when wearing a wig. And so what I'm doing is I'm also trying to thin out the front part, because when you don't want it to just have the baby hair and then just super, you know, thick in the back. You want it to gradually get thicker. So as you can see, it's looking really well. And then I'm just taking some of the hairs up under the baby headed part, because you just want to make it look smooth. So as you can see now, I have the baby haired part, and then it slowly goes into like the full head of hair look. So right now I have absolutely no leave out. And what I want to do is, since it was a curly wavy situation they gave me, I wanted to straighten it out, because the curls, if I wanted to curl it, I want to make my own curls so it fits my own head, because it's really about customizing your wig to make it look the most real. And that's what I was really about. So it definitely flat irons really well. So you can see what I did, and obviously it would look a lot better if I bleached the knots, but ain't nobody got time for not bleaching, and I'm not doing that. So what I'm doing now is, you're gonna see it looks really good and really natural like that. But what I'm going to try to do is put on some gel so you can really see the difference between the baby haired part that I made and like the real haired part. And also I wanted to see what it would look like when it's not baby hair, because sometimes you just want that natural, fresh, you know, like easy flowing, you know, ponytail look that you can do with this wig. So I wanted to see what that looked out without, you know, doing that. And as you can see, it looks really, really nice and natural. You can see like the baby hairs flowing down naturally. And I didn't have any type of hair clip around me, and I wasn't going to go searching for one because I know I don't have any hair clips because I don't use hair clips. So for me to do like the serious thing, I couldn't do it. But what I realized is that if I really wanted to get that super baby haired look, I would have to definitely, you know, razor it a little bit more to get it to look more baby hairish and not like wispy, but more baby hairish. So then you get the curling gel or whatever to lay the baby hairs. This is my first time doing it, and I thought it looked pretty decent. But what I really need to do to make this thing really pop is get a scarf and lay it down to really get the baby headed look popping that I naturally don't get. So if I really want that look for a day or two, I can just refer to the wig. And so after a while of, you know, laying it down, I thought it looked pretty good. And what I'm really very amped about is that I have absolutely none of my real hair out of here. And as you can see, you can still put it up in a ponytail and it can look super natural. So what I also realized is that you can really part this hair in any direction that you want. And that will look really, really good with the baby hairs that you create for your own head that you customize for yourself. And I'm really feeling the wig. I'm really feeling the straight look. And I'm loving the fact that I will not have to do that with my real hair. I could just, whatever I want this look, I could just put on this kind of wig and have it and not have any of my hair out and have that baby headed look, you know, that you want sometimes. And if you want a part look, you could put a part anywhere and it will look super, super nice. That's what I love about this wig. So yeah, that's it for this wig. If you love it, a link will be in the description box below. And this is how I customized my first 360 wig from the China Hair Mall. Thank you for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you in another video really soon. Love you guys. Bye!